3, 2, 1, go.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul, Mr. Cleveland Warren, living in the city of Cleveland, in the state of Cleveland, in the United States of Cleveland. And today's episode, and this is our 10th episode of an album cover. It ain't no bug cover. No, it's an album cover. And to celebrate, we're going to talk about one of our favorite musicians in the world, Todd Rundgren, and I got to see him 4 years ago, and Mark's still angry.
Yeah,
about
you. This is the story you want to tell about how you were talking about how you went to a Todd Rundgren show
at the House of Blues.
And it was really nice of you to invite me, seeing as he's like my favorite artist of all time, one of my favorites.
Well, since everything's opening up, and
maybe if he's touring, sure, yeah, we'll go see him again. It'll be special.
I'll just have you go.
That doesn't even make sense. That's just
okay. So today's album is his best album ever because the year was 1972, and he made a double album called Something Anything. So it's actually kind of a pinnacle album because not only is this a double album, but Rundgren plays 3 out of 4 sides on the album. Yep.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so basically, let's see how he did this. Okay, so the first part is a bouquet of ear-catching melodies.
Yeah.
So the first song is I Saw the Light, which became a hit, kind of a hit.
Big hit. I saw the light in your eyes. One of my favorite songs.
Then the next song is It Wouldn't Have Made Any Difference, which is a good ballad.
Yes. It wouldn't have made any difference.
The next song is Wolfman Jack. I think it's that guy's like, I'm Wolfman Jack.
Yeah, there's a radio personality.
And then he actually, no fact, he was in a Garfield special.
Yeah, Wolfman Jack, yeah.
Hey, I'm from the volcano would only explode. He saw that nice chrome car because guys all that.
Okay, right. Yeah. What does that have to do with the song? What's the song about?
Wolfman Jack.
Oh, okay, it's about the guy himself. All right.
The next song is Cold and Light, which is another good ballad, which there's a recorder in it, which is a flute-like instrument, and then there's guitars, and it's a very poetic song.
Okay.
The next song is It Takes Two to Tango. This is for the girls.
Yeah.
And another good song. It's got a lot of Todd Rundgren-ish humor. It's like, and also it's got a clavinet, or like the instrument Stevie Wonder would play, as well as harpsichord, electric harpsichord, and percussion instruments. The final song on for ear-catching melodies was Sweeter Memories, which has all the basic rock instruments of the 60s and 70s.
Okay.
And it's a great song to end it. Now, the second side is called the Cerebral side. It starts with Rundgren with an intro. It's like, before we go any further, I'm going to show you. We're going to play a game. It's like there's hum, tune, peas popping. This is what happens with bad editing.
Yeah.
So whatever you do, don't. And then it goes into an instrumental song called Breathless, which Rundgren plays a very progressive rockish song with lots of keyboards, with a piano, mellotron, and some and clav again. The third song is The Night the Carousel Burned Down, which is kind of very Beatlesque because it's got electric piano. It's got sounds of a carousel, like getting a faulty wiring in the carousel, I believe. It's like, and then it starts.
Okay.
And next song, the fourth song, is Saving Grace, which starts with some. You're kind of peeking there. Okay.
loud as hell. I'm like,
That starts off light and airy.
that wasn't light and airy. It goes to light and airy from whatever the hell you were just doing.
Yes. Because
No idea what that was.
Render just turns down the volume, so it's like it's kind of like making fun of the whole it's a demonic kind of thing because
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yes.
The good song, which is a good song called Marlene. Well, we do a Marlene.
Oh yeah, we do. We do.
And Rundgren plays like those handbells as well as a xylophone and marimba. It's a great song. The sixth song for a Viking. This is a very Monty Python-ish song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because in the early 70s, there was like the I am a Viking. It's like I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Okay, right. And so that's kind of the way his song goes. Is I am a Viking, right? Okay.
Yes. And then the final song in the Cerebral side, I went to the mayor.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of these songs on side 2 of the first album.
And Mom used to play this album.
I remember the album.
And Todd has like a piano part, and then it goes into a rousing blues medley, and it's like I see my eyes, my nose, my lips, my teeth, my gums, my ears, my hair, my neck, my
humps, my lovely lady humps.
No,
that's not part of it.
But this is a great album, and I really hope you're enjoying this episode as well as us making these episodes. It's our 10th episode, so why not a double album? So we're also going to have movie sign, which is going to be basketball. So that's why we're.
Oh, that's why you have a Cavs shirt on, because they're a basketball team.
Well, not really right now.
Okay, right.
I'll get to that later, but we'll also have top 16.
Yeah.
And we're having Master Debaters, and coming soon, the TV Caesar Celebrity Heck, aka Purgatory, where one of us gets to interview what's mostly going to be Mark, interviewing people that we have known in the celebrity world who are now long gone.
And stuck in purgatory.
Yes.
All right.
So, and pretty soon we'll have the Warner Bros. Broadcast sports show.
Yeah, I got to figure out when to start that up again.
And like if I can get my two friends to.
Okay, you don't have to plug everything.
But click that like, subscribe, and then you get notified. Okay, side 3. The kid gets heavy. It starts the first song is Black Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the great. I think Pink Floyd kind of stole some of the parts of it for Dark Side of the Moon. If you, like I said, you will listen to it later.
Okay.
And second song is One More Day, No Word, which actually is very light compared to the other songs on here. But the kid gets heavy, or it could be like he's revealing everything, I don't know. But the third song of that side 3 is Couldn't I Just Tell You?
I'm familiar with that song.
Yeah, okay. It's on his greatest hits.
Yep, see, that's part of the reason why, too. So I know his greatest hits album really well. I listened to that one a lot.
Mm-hmm. The song number 4 is Torch Song. It's very good ballad.
Yeah.
With piano. And then another song, with another rocking song, is called Little Red Lights.
Okay.
I'd like to hear that one again, but so the fourth side, this is the one that Todd Rundgren has other people on.
Okay.
Baby needs a new pair of snakeskin boots, a pop operetta. So it's almost kind of like kind of poking fun of the Who's.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, but the first part is Overture My Roots, and it's got he's covering money. That's what I want. It's just basically it sounds very grainy. And then the next part is Messing with the Kid, which is another cover.
Okay.
Excuse me. The second song is Dust in the Wind, not to be confused with the Kansas song Dust in the Wind.
Right, Dust in the
Wind. No, it's more. All I know, it's dust in the wind.
Oh, okay. I'm actually kind of familiar with that song.
It's got that SNL kind of like the SNL ending, like brass, organ, piano. I prefer that dust in the wind. I'm sorry, Panther, Kansas. So third song, it's called Piss Aaron.
That's right. So, and our good friend Aaron is here in studio today, and it was funny. We were debating about that song when we were talking about it, and it's like, oh yeah, that's on this album. And now Piss Aaron, if I recall, is about a young boy named Aaron who would urinate all over the place, like all over school, like anywhere he felt like being. That's literally walk down the halls. It's literally what the song is about.
Maybe his last name was Kelly. Aaron Kelly.
That's a stretch, man. That's just because R. Kelly. That doesn't even make sense because it's not A. Kelly. Is it his dad, a cousin? Is that what you're saying? Like a relative?
And then there's Dumb Larry, who always smokes pot. It's like Chuck Biscuits, who ate a egg sandwich that they kept overnight in a bag. He ate it and he puked.
That's just fine. Are there a couple songs left?
Yes.
Hopefully they're about much better things than Piss Aaron.
Hello, It's Me.
Exactly, like one of his greatest songs.
I always think of That 70s Show or the cats that's singing the song.
I always think of My Own Unrequited Love, or even when it was successful and still sad times because those were albums I would listen to back then.
And also,
you pick up the phone just to talk to that woman.
And then they use it. Commercial.
Fine then. Okay, and then so one last song.
No, three more.
Three more. Okay, what's next?
But this one's a good one because this kind of represents us. Some folks is even wider than me. Tongue-in-cheek thing is like how back then they have those minstrel songs. It's like, who's out there?
Tell my cat. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm not on camera. Okay, so let's go ahead.
So it kind of like is a poking fun at those minstrel songs, like it's like I ain't got nothing or something like that.
Okay.
And it's like it's basically some folks is wider than me.
All right, Paul.
And it's like how this Coke company says, hey, don't be too white. But all I can say is, well, some folks is wider than me.
Okay.
Sixth song is You Love Me So, which is a good ballad song.
Yeah.
And the final song, this is where I'm going to have some fun. Like, hey, let's call the album Throw Money. That's what the album should be called.
There's a song about that word.
Well, it's because...
Is he calling himself one? Singing about an actual woman?
Yeah.
The album.
Yeah.
Songs like Piss Aaron and Slut with what's the other one sandwiched in between there? You got Hello, It's Me. Like one of the most beautifully poetic, lovelorn songs ever. Well, all right.
Yeah, this is his best album out there, and I will. This was his third album. And this was around '72, which was almost the same time that Stevie Wonder did an album where he
played all of his own instruments,
except for two songs. Like he played trombone, like someone else played trombone and the guitar in two separate songs. And,
okay.
And like this was after McCartney had his album, McCartney,
where he played all the instruments,
and it had Linda sing background,
which was a questionable decision.
Well, it actually worked.
All right.
But next week we'll be reviewing another album that our mom really liked. The Dirty Boogie by the Brian Setzer Orchestra.
Oh, interesting. All right. I didn't know that was the name of the album.
Yep.
All right.
And it came, and there was a little bit of big band revival, so it's a fun one. So stay tuned for more cover albums. Well, we did 10 more, now 10 down, 89 to go. I'm Paul Mr. Cleveland Warren, living in the city of Cleveland, in the state of Cleveland, in the United States of Cleveland.
And we're clear.